so alive. Keep working until I die. I know what I want in life, and I'm gonna fight, yeah.
Back day done, baby. We didn't know what body part we were going to hit today again. And I said, what do you want to hit? To Sunshine, and she said back. So back is what we did. And felt great, felt awesome. Started off with some rest pause repetitions. Oh, actually, no, started off with chins. Sunshine was in the restroom, touching up her hair. And so I did several sets there and then went on to the bent over rows and decided to do rest pause repetitions. Like, you know what, quite often I'll say, oh, Instagram can be a pain in the ass, but it's good for business and inspiring people, educational, but some people become addicted to it. Well, yesterday I got a nice little doozy off it from Dana Lynn Bailey, because I saw Dana Lynn Bailey doing these rest pause repetitions with the bent over rows, and I thought, okay, keep that in your bank and do that for your next back day, which happened to be straight away. So I had that fresh in my mind, and it felt really good to knock out several sets of rest pause on the bent over rows. I really do like that exercise. Some people prefer to do it with like a machine like this, like a hammer row machine or cables. I love doing it with a barbell. I just get such a good contraction, like just all that force from the bottom of the movement that you have to wrench up with your subscapular before using your arms. I think it's really good, and a lot of people don't use that. They use their arms a lot more when they're doing their back, but instead think of this as your primary mover and this as the extension of that mover. Your hands, just think of them as hooks needed to get through that pulling movement, but always pull with your back and your elbows, not with your arms, and utilize your bicep flexion, because obviously you're only going to be as strong as your weakest link. And then we went over to some more rows, and that was a single arm row there, and then came over here for a high pulley pull down and finished off on the rows. Sybil did the other way round. She started off with the rows and went to the high pulley pull down because she trains much heavier than me, and I didn't want to have to keep stripping the weight off for my sets, you know. Good workout though, baby?
Yeah, it's great. It's good.
You got the pump. Look at the vascularity in those delts.
Yeah, I think I worked his muscles instead.
Yeah. You should stop training. You'll look like a man.
I know. I'm getting more and more manly for sure.
Yeah. That's what everybody says. You know, I don't want to look like a man, or I don't want to look like a bodybuilder. Don't worry, you won't. Ever.
Yeah.
No, you can work towards that, but like this is the analogy that I've used, and we spoke about this earlier. Just because you get behind a wheel doesn't mean you're going to drive like Michael Schumacher. Just because you pick up a 9-iron doesn't mean you're going to be Tiger Woods overnight, and it's exact same in the gym. There are millions of people training, but very few of them become professional or even top amateur bodybuilders, so don't worry about that. You'll get much better shape, you'll be able to stay leaner year round because you've got more muscle density, and you'll look fucking sexy.
That's right. I used to have that mentality too, that if I pick up weights, I'm going to look all buff, and it's further from the truth. If anything, what I have built is confidence, and I feel better in myself, and I have been able to maintain my body weight at a stable level for longer than I've ever had before. I used to shoot up and down all the time, and it was like so frustrating because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to weigh today, you know, because it was like I was never in control of that, but I was also not smart about it either. So weightlifting has really helped, because all I would do is cardio, by the way, just running, everything cardio, but weightlifting has really helped to stabilize my weight and my mind more than anything.
And that's the world's biggest shame, I think, is that, you know, you think how much that we have in control. There's not much that we have in control of ourselves except our body. We are in full control of that, but how many people do you know have full residency of their body? Not many, not many. It's like they are being controlled by their body, you know, and it definitely needs to be the other way around, because people very easily get stuck in a rut, then all of a sudden that habit becomes habitual daily, yearly, for the rest of their lives. And you got to break those habits and take full residency of your body and full fucking responsibility, because you've been blessed with this life that somebody has given you. So fucking thank them by taking, you know, full residency of yourself, not just mentally but physically as well. You know? Yeah, anyway, so that's enough of that blurb. Probably gonna train tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Saturday, usually take the weekends off, but because I took earlier in the week off, probably gonna train tomorrow, so we'll see what we feel about maybe doing some legs. Yeah. So you better harden up, Buttercup. But she's slamming weights around here now, she's hard.